An ethics complaint filed with the Office of Regulation Counsel.
I will, announce from the top of Mount Lam Lam that I made an ethics complaint and this is the reason for my ethics complaint.
Attorney Peter Santos doing that Friday, alleging ethics violations and abuse of authority against Attorney General Doug Moylan and Special Assistant Attorney General Curtis Veld.
It is the Attorney General. We've been trying to fight against this scheme that he has where he has a couple of handful or handpicked defense attorneys that he hires through contract to prosecute cases because he doesn't have prosecutors to prosecute cases for him. We feel that it's a very big issue when you have defense attorneys prosecuting because of the conflict, the access they have to other cases and other things while they're still defense attorneys. I've also seen that Curtis Veld, who used to represent Doug Moylan in civil matters in the past, has also been getting extremely good plea agreements for his clients.
Santos calling for Regulation Counsel Alicia Limtiaco to have both disbarred for allegedly running a scheme he states flies in the face of the rule of law, rules of professional conduct, and the very foundation of civil society.
That's abuse of authority to the greatest extent. And that for that, Nick, a lawyer should be disbarred, point blank. And the Attorney General should be disbarred for not only creating this scheme, but I think he's in cahoots. This is by far much more egregious when you have a special attorney general, a defense attorney, who is, acting as a prosecutor and then causing a case to get dismissed because it's his former client.
Santos adding he waived his privilege to keep the complaint confidential when speaking with KUAM News about it. AG Moylan tells KUAM release of any ethics complaint info violates the professional rules. Anything this losing defense attorney and AG candidate complains about should be scrutinized for bias and improper ulterior motives. Any complaint remains just that until the ethics board acts upon it.
He's disenchanted with the fact that the voters don't support him and support Attorney General Moylan.
Attorney Veld contends Santos's complaint is politically motivated and unfounded.
I zealously represent my clients, whoever they are. I represent every client I have with as much fortitude as I possibly can muster. I've done that now in Guam for 35 years, and I'm proud of the record that I have in protecting the interests of people who are my clients. And if I'm going to be criticized for that, well, so be it. Have at it. I take pride in the fact that I do so. So that's just ridiculous. But again, it's the kind of things that you expect from somebody who's running for political office. And one of my clients presently is the Office of the Attorney General. And just like I have zealously represented all of my clients in the past, I will be zealously representing the people of Guam in prosecuting people for some very serious crimes. And I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm going to do the absolute best that I can do to make sure that those people who are guilty of serious criminal acts against the people of this community go to prison.
Veld calling the complaint ridiculous.
I don't think he knows really anything about what he's talking about. He just wants to cast, personal attacks on people because right now it serves two purposes he has. One, he represents a number of these defendants in these criminal cases, these homicide cases that I'm in the middle of prosecuting. And he does not want me on the other side of that case because he knows that he's going to be facing a formidable foe. And as I understand, he doesn't have a very good track record in his trials against the Office of the Attorney General. But that's one. And the other is his political ambition.